Do remember to give the live a thumbs up. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm gonna be cooking. Cooking. Who's that? Let me turn down this music because I don't want to get copyrighted. Altia! Hey, Altia. Hello, Miss Altia. How you doing, darling? How are ya doing today? Thank you for the thumbs up, Miss Altia. Feel free to pop in and pop out. I'm just gonna be cooking some stuff.
Oh, no way! You found my channel. Most people just scroll.
Just gonna be cooking some stuff and have a little bit of company while I'm doing it. Waiting on dinner because me don't have none. I don't believe that, Altia. I don't believe that, Miss Altia. I don't believe that. You have all of the good things them down there in Portland. All of the breadfruit, the yam, the banana, the ackee, the plantain, the sugar cane. All of the goodness you have down there, Miss Altia. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Miss Althea. But yeah, here in my pot here, I've got some red peas that's been soaking from overnight. And in this pot here as well, I've got some red peas as well. So in this pot, I'm going to be making some red peas beef soup. And in this pot, I'm going to be doing my rice and peas. So it's the night before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook these and make them cook. And then tomorrow, I will season up the pots and then I will wash my rice and whatever and add all of that tomorrow. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to do tonight. So let's get our stove lit. Let's light up the stove. So my stove has been lit. So I light up all the stoves and I'm gonna let them cook, like I said, and soften them up. And once they're soft, see that one it have garlic in there? That's what my grandmother used to do. You wash your peas, and then when you wash your peas, you catch cold water, and then you crush your garlic and put it in and make it soak overnight. So that's what I did. And then that one, like I said, is for the red pea soup. Yeah? What's Altair saying? When you go bed tonight, you will dream it. Is it now, Miss Althea? Is that so? Is that so, Miss Althea? My dear, you have too good to be able to afford 600 per pound yam. Ooh! Oh yeah, because of the hurricane in it. Thank you for the love hearts. Yeah, really true, because of the hurricane. And 400 per pound dashing. Oh wow. Wow. Cost of living getting higher. Cost of living getting higher. Where's my lid for that pot right there? Miss Althea, where's the lid for my pot? Where did you put the lid for my pot, Miss Althea? I can't find the lid. Where did you put the lid, Miss Althea? Miss Althea, where did you put the lid? Where is the lid for the pot, Miss Althea? I found it. Under the under the pink pad. Oh Lord, Althea, you're a mess. Under the pink pad. 300 for a stock of orange. Oh wow. 300 for a sack of orange. Oh wow. Look under the tricky pink pad. Miss Althea. Miss Althea. Oh Lord. So I'm also, meantime my peas is cooking. Let me move back my tripod. So meantime my peas is cooking, I am gonna be cutting some veggies. Yeah. So I'm gonna be prepping some veggies as well in the meantime. I'll tell you something else. Yes, Lord. Thank you for giving me this day. You are he who carried out redemption plan. Anything you can't find in that kitchen under the pink, under the pink pad. I'll tell you, go away. So I have some pumpkin here that I'm going to be peeling. I'm not going to be using all of it, but I'm just going to peel everything and put it in a Ziploc bag. That way next week I don't have to peel more again. I will have it ready to go. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I've also got a chocho here, a nice size chocho. Got a nice chocho here, nice and big. I'm gonna peel this as well and cut this up, but I'm not gonna use all of it. So just some of that. I'm gonna be making some green seasoning when I'm done doing everything. I've got my coriander, I've got my parsley, I've got my green bell pepper, I've got my green scotch bonnet pepper, I've got my thyme, and I've got my spring onion, aka scallion, aka scallion. Yeah? And I have some okra as well here to cut off the ends, some scotch bonnet peppers. I also have some bell peppers, aka sweet peppers, that I'm gonna cut up as well. So I have a lot of stuff to cut up, and I have some more veggie stuff to cut up. So I'm doing as much as I can tonight. So tomorrow I don't have to do everything. What did Altia say? Oh, I saw that already. So that's how it's looking. That is how it's looking. So I'm waiting on my piece to finish cooking. I'm waiting on my piece to finish cooking. Waiting on my piece to finish cooking. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I believe, I believe. Hey sis, hey sissy boo. Hey sissy sissy. What's up sis? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you're busy, but just stay in the background if you don't mind. Working girl, yep. I mean, I'm working right now. It's just a different type of work, but it's work nevertheless. See this big ass pumpkin that I'm gonna tackle? And if you know, you know, pumpkin is very hard to peel. It's tough, but I'll get there. I will get there. So So the peas are boiling away. I'm fighting with this pumpkin. I'm fighting. Oh my God, I'm fighting with this pumpkin. Oh, it's so hard. But I'll get there. I will get there in the end. Oh my God. Yeah. Come on. The knife is stuck. Pretty. I used to boil that and put a little butter in it for my Caden when he was a baby. He loved it. Yeah. Yeah, I remember we used to do stuff like this for the kids when they were small. This one is nice and dry. Nice and dry. So, let me get my small knife so I can take out the seeds. Let's get the seeds out. So like I said, I'm not using all of this, but I'm just doing all of it that way. Another time when I need pumpkin, I don't have to do all of that. I can just put it in the fridge. Put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge. So let's put these in the bin. And let's clean up as we go along. So as you're going along, you clean up. Makes cleaning up much better. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. It's greatly appreciated. My pot is here looking like it's gonna boil over, and I don't want that. So let's stir that up and make it settle down. No boiling over of any pot around here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are not doing that, okay? No boiling over of the pot. Thank you, sis. Like up the live. Don't be stingy with your like. Give the live a thumbs up. Please and thanks. So just taking off the skin. So instead of holding it in my hands and peeling it, I'll just cut it off like that. That's a nice way to do it. Less stress. If you hold it to peel it off, it takes the whole time to get the skin off because the skin is so tough. Watching my fingers, make sure my fingers are safe and sound and secure. Peeling away my pumpkin. And then I'm gonna cube these up and give them a wash. And take out the ones that I'm going to be using. And then put the rest in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer. Ready to use for next time. Okay, I've got one last piece and then I'm done with the pumpkins. Let's put these in the bin. So remember, we're cleaning up as we go along. just like that, we're done with our pumpkin. Done peeling, that is. We need to cut it up now in cubes. I'm multitasking, guys. So there's the peas. The peas bubbling away. And you see that color? That's a nice color. And you know why it have that color? Because I soaked the peas from overnight. So all of the water was infused and colored with the color of that red kidney peas. And there's the other pot right there. And that one is looking just the same. Nice and red. Like I said, I'm multitasking. So I'm going to pressure my beef a little. I'm cheating. Who is that? Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Hey, yeah, girl. Is that Maho? No, this is pumpkin and this is chocho. So you might call it a different name in your country. Oh, mango, you was asking. No, it's not mango, it's pumpkin. I just peeled off the skins, that's why. So that's pumpkin and that's chocho. Thank you for coming. Yeah, girl. Please do remember to thumbs up the live. That would be greatly appreciated. So I'm going to go get my beef and pop that into the pot. So I'm going to pop my beef inside of the pot so it can pressure a little bit. I'm cheating. I don't want to be cooking for too long tomorrow, so I'm half cooking everything from tonight. I'm putting my beef to cook. And then I'm going to come back and cut. I've got some carrots that I need to cut up as well. I've got some long stem broccoli or tender stem broccoli. Some little peas, sweet peas. Got myself a nice big cabbage. Of course, I'm going to take off the top layers. So I've turned on my pressure cooker so the beef for the soup can be pressured. So once the peas is cooked, I'm going to turn off the stove and I will finish up my soup tomorrow. So I'm just prepping everything ready for tomorrow to make it nice and easy. Nice and easy does it. me get something to put the pumpkin in. It's becoming a bit much on the board. Put it in my plastic colander. So that makes it easy for me to wash them, and all the water will drain at the same time. So I don't have to worry about none of that, which is a very good thing. I'm gonna test my peas in a minute. I should call this a silent cooking live, like what I did the last time. But anywho, it's fine. Let it stay like that. Let it stay like that. Okay, I'm done with the pumpkin. I'm gonna give them a bit of a rinse. But before I do that, I'm gonna just start doing my cho-cho. And let's get the smaller knife and let's peel that. Just peeling my chow. Okay, let's get rid of all this skin. I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to test my peas. Okay, let's test the peas together. Let us test the peas together. Let's see what the peas is tasting like. It shouldn't take long to cook because, like I said, I washed and soaked them from last night. Whew. So we're going to test this one. Oh, it's cooked, you know. It's actually cooked. So our peas is done and ready for tomorrow. So I'm going to turn this stove off. We don't want our peas to overcook. So that piece is done. Let's come over here and test this one. The one for the soup. So let's give this one a test and see if it's also cooked. This one has also been soaking since last night. So let's get one. Put the rest back. There's it right there. That one, I'm going to cool it down. There it is. Let's do the test. There it is. It's nice and cooked as well. So we're going to also turn this one off as well. So we don't want it to cook anymore. So this is for our soup in the morning. So in the morning, all I have to do, all the ingredients that I'm prepping now, in the morning, all I have to do is just put them in and season my pot. And voila, my soup is ready. Rice and peas, the same thing. All I have to do is just season my pot and then wash my rice and put it in. And voila, my rice will be done as well. So yeah, so those are now done. So I'm going to go back to cutting and prepping. And I think that's the, oh, as I'm here, I need to put some chickpea to soak. Thank you for the love hearts. I can see them going up. So I'm going to get my chickpea and I'm going to put some chickpea to soak. I'm going to wash them and then I'm going to put them to soak. So let me drop down my tripod. I don't need it that high for right now. Actually, let me put it up back. No, let's leave it. Let's put it like that so you can just see the board. That's all you need to see for now. Okay, so I'm gonna cut those in a bit, but I just remembered I need to soak my chickpea from tonight. So I'm getting a container. That's my container right there. And I got a few chickpea orders. So I'm gonna put some chickpeas in my container. Probably about this amount. Actually, I'm gonna take out some. I think this is too much. I think I was a bit heavy-handed with the chickpea, so I'm going to take some out, because I forgot that when it soaks, it's going to swell up, so I don't need that much. That's way too much. Way too much. More out. Yeah, I think that should be fine, that amount. Let's put this back. We've also putting stuff away at the same time. Putting stuff away at the same time. So I'm going to give these a rinse and catch some cold water on them and leave them to soak, like I said, until tomorrow. Okay, so that's my chickpea. I'm gonna cover this and leave this to soak until tomorrow. Thank you for the love hearts. So that's the chickpea. So we're gonna leave that to soak for tomorrow. Let's continue cutting up our chocho. So we're going to cut our chocho into cubes. Where you running to? Come back here. I don't know where you think you're going. Where do you think you're going, Mrs. or Mr. Chocho? You come right back here. So it's just going up to midnight. So I'm just prepping. Thank you, sis. I'm just prepping. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna go and sleep. When I'm done, I'm gonna have a nice sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up bright and early in the morning and finish cooking. Last week when I started, I was tired. So this week I'm doing it a bit different. I'm actually gonna start cooking and then stop and go get my rest and then wake up and finish in the morning. I want to finish cooking by 10 o'clock the latest, so I can plate up ready for delivery. Let me rinse off these pumpkins. So let's get these chochos ready to rinse. Ready to rinse off. So we're peeling, we're washing, we're prepping everything, and we're gonna put them into Ziploc bags. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna get started on the carrots. So we're gonna get started on some carrots. We're gonna be needing carrots for our soup, carrots for our curry goat, carrots for our oxtail. So we need carrots. So we're gonna peel some carrots. And who knows, maybe some carrots for the curry chicken, maybe not. Or maybe just some potatoes for the curry chicken. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, depending on how I'm feeling. So I'm just cutting off all the ends, and then I'm gonna peel them. So the soup, probably about, yeah. I'll do more because I want to make sure I have enough to go around for everything. And let's throw these in the bin. So we're cleaning up as we go along. Get some blue roll. We put a little bit of water right there. Just a little bit of water. now we're peeling off all of our carrots. And then when I'm done peeling the carrots, I'm going to check my floor and see if anything has fallen, and then sweep that up as well. So as my grandmother would say, you clean as you go along. Okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting stuff in the bin. I'm making sure my hands are washed and clean. And I'm checking my surrounding to make sure it's nice and clean. We don't cook in dirty kitchen. We make sure we clean as we go along. That's the right way to do it. Cleanliness is next to godliness, as they would say. Peeling my carrots. Whew. I'm a bit hot, but it is what it is. Okay. I'm doing less talking and more prepping. But you see the drift. You see the drift. My feet hurts, but what can I do? I guess I'll rest them when I'm done and I go to bed. Got some corn as well that I need to cut up as well. So like I said, I'm making stuff easier for me when I wake up in the morning to finish my cooking. So I'm just prepping everything, or prepping as much as I can before I go to bed. Okay, I'm done with my carrots. I'm just gonna clean up, and then once I finish cleaning up, then I'm gonna wash my carrots off, and then I'm gonna start cutting them. Time to start the cutting. Thank you, sis. Whew, I'm so hot. Oh my God. I'm sweating. Okay, let me get my calendar. Put in my carrot pieces, ready for washing. Let me get my bigger knife. This knife is a bit small. Turn down your phone, sis, because I'm cutting this stuff on the board, and because it's a wooden board, it's making a little bit of noise. So turn down your phone so I don't crack your eardrum. I'm gonna cut these ones this way. These are for the oxtail and the curry goat, and the ones for the soup, I've cut them round. And then the ones for the curry and the oxtail, I cut them a little bit rectangle. Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. Okay, my carrots are done. Let me clean up my board. gonna give my knives a rinse. Rinse off my knife and wash my carrots. My knives are nice and rinsed. Okay, my carrots are now rinsed. I'm gonna move on. I think I'm gonna move on to my cabbage, and this is the cabbage for my steamed veg that I'm gonna be doing. So, when you have your cabbage and it looks like this, when your cabbage look like that, you wanna cut off the outer layer of the cabbage. You know, just take off the outer layer if it's not looking so nice to the eyes. Just take off the outer layer until you see a nice, beautiful looking layer. We're just taking that bit off. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that bit off as well. I don't like how that bit is looking, so we're taking that bit off as well. Let's take these and put them in the bin. So this is our cabbage for our steamed veg. So I'm just gonna cut this up because I'm gonna also soak this in a little bit of salt water so that I can get rid of any microscopic insects that's inside of it that I can't see. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with cutting it into a half. Yep. Just like that. And then I'm gonna start, let me get my container first and foremost that I'm gonna put it in. I need to sort out under my cupboard. I've got way too much stuff. I need to declutter. So now I'm gonna start shredding my cabbage. Let's take up these bits. Put them inside of our container. show you that bit when I'm done. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, thank you, sis. So that's our cabbage right there. Let me see on my order list how many steamed veg I've got. Okay, I think this cabbage should be enough for my steamed veg. So I'm not going to be cutting the rest. I haven't got a lot of orders for steamed veg, so not doing any more than that. We're going to pop this in a Ziploc bag and we're going to put it in the fridge. I'm going to do one corn because I've got some corns in the fridge, in the freezer. Got my okra here. I'm going to go ahead and cut those as well. I'm not going to use all of it, but I'm just going to cut everything and then pop some in a Ziploc bag. That way I don't have to get any for next time. Now let's get our colander, col, C-O-L, colander. I know it's colander, but I'm Jamaican, so sometimes my accent changes and I might say cal, which is C-A-L, but it's C-O-L, colander. So I'm going to give my board a little bit of a rinse. Let me rinse off my board. So my knives have been washed already. there's my board. My board is nice and clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So when you're in your kitchen, you clean as you go along. And make sure everything is nice and clean, okay? Hands also need to be washed, okay? So we've got one corn and we've got a few okras right there. Split the corn in two. And then just split it again in half or quarters. We just split it in half. So now we're splitting it into quarters. So that's the corn. The corn is done. I've got a bag in the freezer that's got some corn pieces and stuff in it. I'm gonna pop these inside of it. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get her water so we can stay hydrated. So it's just gone midnight. I'm gonna be prepping for probably another half an hour or another hour, and then I'm gonna go to bed. My beef is done, so I'm gonna pour it into a bowl and leave it to cool down for tomorrow. my beef pieces are in here in under this water. I'm gonna put this down and leave it to cool for tomorrow. So now let's start cutting these okra pieces. So we're just going to take off the ends. Thank you, sis. Thank you, boo. Cutting up my okras. So I'm cutting some long way, and these will be for fish, and then the round way is for my soup. And it's not necessarily going to be okra pieces in the soup. It's going to boil out. So let's put all of this in a Ziploc bag. And then tomorrow I will just grab what I need. So that's my okra done. I'm gonna do my potatoes. Just peeling my potatoes. I'm doing less talking. Well, I mean, there's no one to talk to apart from the people in the bushes. Hello, bush people. Okay. Okay, we're done with the potatoes. Let's throw these in the bin. Okay. Let's cut these up and then I can rinse them off. I'm just cutting up my potato into cubes. I'm not going to use all of these again, but I just like prepping stuff so I can just use them for another time. I don't have to keep doing the same thing every time I prep. Makes life easier. Makes life so much easier when you prep in advance. Whew, my feet is hurting. My feet is hurting and I've been on my feet all day. I was invigilating exams today, and that consists of walking about. I was going upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. Round and round and round, walking about to check to make sure that the students are doing what they're meant to do and nobody's cheating. Yeah. Back to the office, back to the class. Yeah. So I'm extremely tired, and then I had to go to do a spot of shopping to get some of these ingredients. So I am tired. Your girl is tired, or your lady is tired. But by the sweat of your brow you shall eat bread. Or by the sweat of your brow you shall live, says the words of the Lord. I'm just washing off my potatoes. Washing off my potato pieces. Let me rinse off my knives. Give my knives a rinse. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Wash, wash, wash. Wipe off my board a little bit. Wipe up any excess spillage that I spilled. Put that in the bin. I'm also going to give my floor a little bit of a sweep. You know, you're cutting all kind of stuff, little bits and pieces fall to the floor. Okay, my floor is now nice and clean. Let me go wash my hands and then come back and start prepping again. Okay, hands are washed. Let me rinse out this pot. Okay, I've rinsed out the pot. Now I'm gonna cut some spring onions. Actually, before I do my spring onions, I'm gonna do my long stem broccoli, my beans. And then after my beans, I'm gonna do some sweet peppers, aka bell peppers. Yeah. So I'm gonna prep all of my veggie stuff. And in the meantime I'm doing that, I'm also putting stuff away. So I'm gonna be popping some stuff in the refrigerator. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to him. Who is that? Marlon, what is going on in this part of UK? Please enlighten me. I'm prepping. I just finished cooking. Okay, let me plug out my charger so I can move my tripod. So I've just finished, oops. So I've just finished cooking some peas. These are the peas for my rice and peas. So I've cooked the peas, and then tomorrow morning I will finish cooking my rice and peas. But it's important to cook the peas. And also this peas was soaked overnight with garlic like my granny used to do when she was alive, rest her soul. And then this pot over here, I'm gonna be making some red peas beef soup. So this has been cooked as well, and I'm gonna finish up the soup tomorrow morning. But I'm just prepping, so I'm half making stuff. This is some cabbage here, and that's for my steamed veg. And I'm gonna be prepping the rest of the stuff for the steamed veg. And I've cut up, what did I cut? I've just finished, okay, tripod, behave yourself, please. So I've just finished cutting up. I cut up chocho, I cut up pumpkin, I cut up some okra, I did some carrots. So I'm just prepping everything basically. So yeah, I've already pressured my beef for the soup because nobody's waiting on no beef to be cooked. So that's pressured, that's in a separate container. Tomorrow I will add everything. I was here when you made vegetable stock, but I was in the bush. That's all right. That's all right, bro. You were still here and you gave a thumbs up, I'm sure. So that's all right. And you're saying hi to Jason and Gina. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just prepping everything. So that means tomorrow morning when I wake up, everything will be ready to go. And it will be better for me. So that's what I'm doing now. So I've got some baby corn. I'm gonna cut those into two. I've got some mango trot, some mango trot beans, and I'm gonna be using those, or aka sweet beans or sweet peas. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna take off these little tips because these bits are hard. A lot of people don't know that. So you get your knife and you cut right here, and then you peel it down like that, and you get rid of that tip right there. That's hard. So that's what I'm be doing. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for popping by, Marlon. Thank you for popping by. Jason and Gina is in the bushes because it's actually Gina, my sis, but she's busy at work. So she's not in the comment section. She's just in the bushes, just keeping my company. Yeah. So I'm just gonna prep these, and then I'm gonna rinse them off and pop them in my Ziploc bag ready for tomorrow. So I'm just cutting those in two or in halves. So that is what I am doing. There is nothing, baby. It's baby corn. What do you mean? It's baby corn. They didn't even get to come to maturity. They just picked them. So yeah, I'm adding them to my steamed veg. Oh yeah, I've also got some pop choy or bok choy, however you say it. I've got that as well to prepare. So I'm gonna do that. I got a nice stock of that. So I'm gonna cut that up and I'm gonna add some in my steamed veggies. So I've got my bag here with my okra pieces, and I'm gonna add my potatoes to this same bag. We don't want to waste. We don't want to waste Ziploc bags. So my potatoes have been rinsed under the tap. So I'm just gonna pop them into this Ziploc bag, ready for use tomorrow. And then I'll pop them in the fridge. Oops, oops, oops. Stay, tripod. My camera nearly fall over. It's Marlon's fault, you know. Marlon, what did you do to my camera, bro? What did you do to my camera, Sir Marlon? Or my tripod? What did you do to my tripod? Why it's falling over? Is what you do to my tripod, sir. So there it is, my okra and my potato pieces. So let's put these in here because I'm gonna rinse them off. What did you do to my tripod? Mr. Marlon? You think I'm afraid of your eye? Where's the small knife from? I'm not afraid of your eye, you know. Baby corn is messy. Look at my board. Let's clean this off because, yeah, this is not working. This is not working. Let's clean that off. Better. Let's get some blue roll and let's clean that off and wipe this water. That's better. I am sure you're not scared. No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Okay? I'm not scared. Who is that? Betty. Hey, Betty. Hello, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Betty. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I would say happy Thursday, but it's not Thursday for me. It's Friday. So, how do I say that then? Happy Thursday, Friday? Do I say happy Thursday, Friday? Because it's Friday for me. Thank you for coming, Betty. And thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for your thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated, my dear. I'm just here prepping some stuff for tomorrow. It's better to prep. That way I won't be swamped tomorrow when I'm cooking. So that's what I am doing. And I've got some, ooh. Am I using Wi-Fi? Let me see if I'm using Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm using Wi-Fi. Oh. Turn off my sleep mode. My sleep mode came on. Thank you for the hearts, Betty. Thank you for the heart and thank you for gracing my channel with your presence. It is greatly appreciated. How's it going with the farm in Marlon? How is it going down there? Did you manage to plant back your crops that you lost in the hurricane? And are they growing? Did they start growing back as yet? Have you managed to reap anything since the hurricane? Because I know I hear some people say that planting is scarce, banana is scarce. So a lot of things I hear people saying is scarce. So how is it on your side? It's booming now. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Because I know a lot of people lost a lot of their farm, their livestock, and stuff like that. So that's good. That's good. So when I come Jamaica, I can link you and I can get some ground provision. I don't know when that is though, because I wanted to take a trip, but the ticket prices are crazy. So that's not happening. That is not happening. I have plantain ready to eat. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I should have been looking at my suitcases now to board the plane tomorrow morning to come to JA, but this war and this gas price going up and all of this stuff, I had to take a rain check because the tickets are ridiculous. And I am not rich, most definitely. Yeah, I was meant to come tomorrow, but that's not happening anymore. That is not happening anymore. Because the ticket price was way out of my league. Yes, the ticket price won't go down anytime soon. Yes, Marlon. True story. I was meant to be, my suitcases were meant to be packed and I was meant to be ready to jet off tomorrow to come down to the Sunshine State. But unfortunately, these ticket prices are way out of my budget. So I have to keep my little black backside quiet until next time. My beautiful Jamaica. I really wanted to come. I really wanted to come. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I can't come. Next time. Because next week I'm on half term. Next week I'm on 1 week half term. So that's what I was going to do for my 1 week half term. But unfortunately, it's not happening. What's Marlon saying? I spent US $2,500 on tickets to Kenya. Oh, wow. Yeah. Expensive. So you went to Kenya, Marlon, and you didn't even do a video? You went to Kenya, Marlon, and you did no video? Did you go to see Goga? Of course you went to see Goga. You could never go to Kenya and not see Mr. Goga. Mr. Yoga Goga. I hope you got lots of pictures. Lots of pictures for your memory. And lots of little videos, even if you don't put it on YouTube. Lots and lots. Oh, you're not going yet. You're going June. Oh, I'm going end of June. Oh, okay. Well, make sure you get lots of lovely videos. And you can probably put a few on your YouTube. Or just keep for your memory. Just keep for your memory. I'm so sad that I can't go Jamaica tomorrow, but it is what it is. There'll be many more times. I am Jamaican. I will never stop being a Jamaican until the day God says, it's your time. And even then, I will still be a Jamaican. So, yeah. Are you excited? You excited to go to Kenya? That's gonna be nice. That should be awesome. I know the president is gonna treat you nice. Mr. Goga Yoga is gonna treat you nicely. So I've got some long stem broccoli. I'm gonna take off the leaves. Is what you're laughing at. I suffer from memory loss, so I won't have anything for for that purpose. No, you need to make some videos. Make some videos. Okay, make it for your children's memory then. Marlon, you're something else. You are something else, Mr. Marlon. How about you suffer from memory loss? Make some for your children and your grandchildren. If you don't want to make it for yourself. I'm just taking off the leaves. Don't ask me why I normally do that. And then I cut off the end. And I'm just prepping all of this because I'm going to wash everything. And like I said, this is all going to be steamed tomorrow. But I'm just prepping. That way everything is prepped and ready to go. When I wake up in the morning, is all hands on deck. Marlon, you're a joker. You know you're in the wrong field. You know you should be a comedian. That's what you should be. You should be a comedian. Or you should have been a comedian. Yeah, should have been a comedian. Because you have got jokes. Yeah, I want to go to Kenya at some point as well, but I don't know when. I don't know when. Oh, you said you spent 2,500. That's about 1,000 and something pounds. But I mean, you're traveling from all the way from Jamaica, from the Caribbean, so. Is there flights from Jamaica, Marlon, to Kenya? Are you going to the States? Are you going Canada? Where are you going? Are you coming to the UK? You coming to the UK? Let me know if you're coming to the UK. Is it a connected flight or a straight flight? Are you coming to the UK? So people can fling cheesy shoes and bottle at me. Nobody not gonna throw nothing at you. Please. People will be so happy and delighted that you made a video. They're not gonna throw nothing at you. Ooh, my foot is burning me like a pepper, my foot bottom. I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done and then I'm gonna go sleep. Get some rest and then get back up fresh and ready to go. Atlanta, then Nairobi. Okay, you're going through America. Okay. You will have fun. It's a pity that Natrovi ain't gonna be there, so you could see her as well. Your cousin Natrovi. But wait, Marlon, why are you going to Kenya? You're going to Kenya to go married? Why are you going to Kenya, Marlon? Are you going to go there to get married? Come, spill the beans. Spill the beans. Spill the beans. Are you going there to get married? To a nice African empress. A nice African queen. Is that why you're going there? Spill the beans. Return through Heathrow. Ooh, you're returning through Heathrow. Oh, wow. I hope it's one of the days then when I'm not working. So I could come and meet you at the airport and give you your black tomato seeds. I'm sure you'd be able to take those on the plane with you. Yeah. Yeah, that would be good, you know. Let me know. Keep in touch. Send me a message so I can know which day. Send me a message off here so I can know which day you're returning through Heathrow. So if I'm not working, I can come to the airport and bring you your black tomato seeds. I didn't forget, you know. You think I forgot? I did not forget. True story, I was going to bring them with me to Jamaica, but that didn't work out. So, yeah. But send me a message and let me know. No, just something I always wanted to do from a child. Visit the motherland. Okay, yeah. Whichever one of us should, innit? I'm just rinsing off my stuff. Okay. But seriously though, Marlon, I'm being serious. Let me know. I am staying a month. Oh, wow. You're going for a month. I'm staying for a month in Kenya and a week in Ghana. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. That sounds good. That sounds good, man. Yeah. That sounds good. All right, so you're coming back from Ghana when you come to the UK. Okay. That sounds good. So I'm putting all my stuff for my steamed veg into one Ziploc bag. So that way tomorrow when I'm ready to do the steamed veg, I've got everything in the same bag. Apart from the cabbage, that is. The cabbage is going to be in the bowl. So I'm also going to put the bell peppers in here as well. So everything that I need for the steamed veg, I'm going to put them in here. That sounds good, Marlon. So you're going on a nice adventure. Kenya for a month and then Ghana. What did you say? Ghana for 1 week. A good friend of mine moved to Ghana with her husband and open a restaurant. 2 years now, but I need to go and fix the menu. Oh, okay. Nice, nice, nice. That's nice, that's nice. Oh, so you're going on a bit of business as well as pleasure. That's nice. Well, like I said, send me a message and let me know. Let me know the day that you're gonna come back to the UK to the airport, and I will come to the airport and meet you and bring you your black tomato seeds so you can plant them when you go back to JA. Okay, I'm gonna cut some of these carrots. I'm gonna cut some of them to go inside of my steamed veg. So these are the ones that I cut earlier for the soup, but I'm gonna cut a little of them to go inside of my steamed veg. Just some little pieces to go in my steamed veg. Growing black tomato in Jamaica, I would lose my mind. No, I've got them already. I've bought them. So I was gonna surprise you. I was meant to come to Jamaica tomorrow. I'm being serious. But because of the ticket price, I had to take a rain check. So I was going to bring them and then surprise you. So let me know when you're coming back. And then I'll meet you at the airport and give them to you. They can open them and test them if they want to make sure that it's tomato seeds. But I don't think it should be a problem because it's dry seeds, so it shouldn't be a problem for you to take on the plane with you. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. So this is my bag for my steamed veggies. That's very thoughtful of you. No, remember we spoke the last time on the live. And we spoke about it. And I said to you that I'll get you some. So yeah. So I've got a nice bok choy, bok choy. I've got that. I'm going to cut this bit off. I could plant this and it could grow, but I don't have anywhere to plant it. So I've got these. I'm going to rinse them off. Rinse them off so I can cut them up. Someone comes into the live, they can look at my veggies in the meantime. They can look at my veggies in the meantime. I'm rinsing these off. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we spoke about it the last time and I told you that I would get you some. So I was gonna bring them, and then when I get to Jamaica, I would have contacted you and surprised you, but yeah. I'm washing off my pop chow. Me I wash off my pop chow. He washing off me pop chow. Okay, let's move that out the way. Let's put this here. Let's put that there to catch the excess water. And we're just gonna cut this up, and this is going in our veg as well. You should make miso soup with the vegetable stock and some veggies. How do you make that? I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm gonna have to Google it, Marlon. Miso soup. Miso. Miso. Like tiramisu or miso? Is it me? Yeah, M-I, miso. I'll Google it. Which nationality is it? So I'll know what to Google. Wait, let me screenshot that. Let me screenshot that. Okay. I've screenshotted that. So let's put this inside of this bag. Yeah, I've got a lot of the vegetable stock. I froze it. It's frozen. I used some to make some soup in my next video that's coming. But I froze some as well for another time. So I can look for that recipe that you're telling me about. Asian. Okay. All right, let me screenshot that as well. Okay, I've screenshotted that. Let me wash my hands because yeah. Yeah, I've screenshotted that, so I'm gonna look for it at some point because I'm always looking for recipes that I can do. As you know already, I don't just only cook just straight Jamaican. I try to tweak stuff and mix and match and try other stuff as well. Listen to me, I just sweep my floor. Stop falling. I just sweep the floor just now. Why are you falling? Okay, I've just got a few little pieces here. Let's cut these up. Thank you for passing through, Marlon. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for coming. Your presence is appreciated. Nice conversation. That was the reason for me doing the live. I wanted to have something to keep me motivated while I'm here prepping. My son didn't come this week because he had work. His manager is on leave. My son works as a chef, so he's got work. He was working as a chef while he was studying. So his manager, I think he said his manager is gone on maternity leave, and he's there by himself. So, and he said he'd been doing a lot of interviews and stuff like that. Okay, so this is my bag with my veggies for my steamed veg. I've got bell peppers left to put inside of it. So I'm gonna do my bell peppers now. I'm gonna prep my bell peppers now. So get my colander. So I'm on my own this week. I'm cooking everything by myself, which is why I'm prepping now. And then I'm gonna go to bed. I'll go to bed in the next half an hour. I just want to cut up these peppers. Okay, got my peppers here. My knives need sharpening. I need to sharpen my knife, but whatever. Whatever. That's my pepper. I'm taking out the membrane. I don't want the membrane. Same treatment for this one, the red one. So I'm not going to be using all of these peppers either, but I'm just cutting them all up. Put them in a Ziploc bag. Makes it nice and easy. Pop it in the freezer. And it's nice and easy when I'm ready to use it. I'm just gonna cut these up. A special cutting, just rough chopping them. Like I said, I'm gonna put them in a Ziploc bag and pop them in my freezer. Be right back. Okay, Marlon. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, I'm done with my sweet peppers, aka bell peppers. Okay, let's mix this up. Okay, now we're gonna woo, my phone fell off the tripod. So let's get our phone back on the. My phone fell over. Let me wash my hands. Okay, hands are washed. Now let's proceed. So we're gonna add some of our bell peppers inside of this one. And that's to go inside of our steamed veg. Yep, that's it, that's enough. So this is our steamed veg for tomorrow. I'm gonna pop this inside of the fridge and leave it there for tomorrow. Let's put the rest of this up. Those are the sweet pepper. I'm gonna pop these in the freezer, but the ones that I did for the steamed veg, that's gonna go in the fridge. I'm gonna go pop these inside of the freezer. I'm gonna do some spring onions. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep going until I'm tired enough, then I'll just go sleep. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I've got adrenaline at the minute, so I'm waiting for my adrenaline to wear off. Who is that? Hi. Oh, my comment was stuck. Go wash my spring onions. spring onions are nice and washed. I'm back. Welcome back. I was just peeling my spring onions, as we call them in the UK, aka scallion, aka scallion, aka a scallion. Who's that? Stanley Richards. Just be careful with the sharp knife. Sure will, Stanley. Thank you for coming to my live. Welcome to my channel. Happy Friday or Thursday, depending on what day it is for you. Please remember to give the live a thumbs up, Stanley. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So I'm just gonna cut up some spring onions. She don't take talk. She will she will tell you it's her way. Shut up, Marlon. Shut up, Marlon. No, I take talk. I take talk and I listen when it comes to the sharp knife, Marlon. Like the other two knives need sharpened, but this one I had sharpened the other day, so yeah. I take talk when it comes to the sharp knife. I don't want to cut my hand. Let me stay there, don't take talk, no? And then it cut my hand and then I say, oh, I wish if I did listen. That's not going to help. So not at all. I take talk when it comes to sharp knife. Let's put the spring onions into this bowl. So again, I don't need all of this spring onion, but I am prepping, so I'm just cutting up everything. And then I'll take what I need as I cook. When I season my oxtail, when I season my curry goat, when I season the curry chicken, I'll put a little in the steamed veg. So yeah, I'm just cutting up all of this. Man, what you laughing at? What you laughing at? I'm also gonna be making some saltfish fritter as well, so I need some of this to put inside of the saltfish fritters, just the way our mama used to make it. Just the way our mama used to make it. Some scallion, some thyme, some curry powder, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt. I like to put Scotch bonnet, but I'm going to give it a miss this time because my customers don't want too much spice. So I'm going to give the Scotch bonnet a little bit of a miss. And just make it the old-fashioned way that Mama used to make it. Just make it the old-fashioned way like Mama. Yeah. I have to watch my hands, my fingers. Gotta watch them fingers. My son would have been here helping me, but like I said, he had work. He had work and he's a chef, so he had to do what he had to do. You have to earn his money because I can't pay him. I can't support him, I mean, for the rest of his life. So he gotta do what he gotta do. But he's just doing that while he's studying. He said he's tired of cooking food and being in the kitchen. So he don't want to do that for the rest of his life, he said. He don't love cooking like his mama. Well, he loves cooking, but he don't want to do it as a profession. Marlon, can you hear the music, Marlon? Can you hear the music, bro? Because I'm playing some gospel, but I turned it down so it doesn't pick up in the live, but I don't know if it's picking up. Can you hear it? Can you hear the music playing, bro, or not? Right now, Kevin Downswell is singing. Okay, good. Thank you. Because I'm listening to some gospel so I can, you know, with God in the midst, we shall smile at the storm. So I'm listening to some gospel in the background, but I turned it down so it didn't pick up in the live. listen to a mixture of gospel music. American, Jamaican, Kevin Downswell, Jermaine Edwards, and other Jamaican artists. I can't remember all of them right now. Yes, I turn mine's down and I can hear yours. Oh, really? All right, let me go turn it down a little bit. Okay. Can you still hear it? Caswell Bell. Hey, Caswell Bell. Hey. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. Please give the live a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. Caswell Bell. Caswell Bell B3Z. Or Z, depending on what country you're in. Some people say Z and some people say Z. Welcome to my channel. My name is Good Vibes K. Okay, I'm done with my spring onions. That's my spring onions right there. And I need to wipe up, tidy up. I'm tidying up as I go along. It's way low. I had to put the phone to my ears to hear it. Okay. Thank you, Marlon. Thank you. I still can hear it, and that's the greatest part for me. Okay, I'm sweeping my floor again, because you know when you're chopping stuff keep falling on the ground. So you have to keep sweeping. So the floor is nice and clean. No dirty kitchen around here. No dirty kitchen around here. We used to sing this song when we used to be at primary. Marlon, do you remember singing this song at primary? Bits of papers, lying on the floor, It make the place untidy, it let the place untidy. Pick them up. So we used to walk around with bags. They used to let us walk around with bags and pick up all of the litter. All aka all of the rubbish off the floor. When I used to go primary, we used to do that. Let me wash my hands. Wash my hands. Yeah, we used to sing that at primary. Bits of paper, lying on the floor, It makes the place untidy, Pick them up. That used to be nice. I used to love singing that. Okay, so I'm gonna put all of my prep ingredients. I've got my veggies to steam in the morning. I've got my potatoes, my okras. I've got my spring onion here. I'm gonna pop everything inside of the fridge. I was kicked out of kindergarten and most of primary school, so I never sing that until high school. Really, Marlon? Really? Okay, I'm putting stuff away. I'm putting stuff away. I'm putting stuff away. So I'm putting stuff away in the fridge. And then I'm coming. Marlon, was a bad pitney. A bad little boy. For my dinner yesterday, I can say yesterday because it's Friday now. For my dinner yesterday, I had some jollof rice and some puff puff with some salad. That's what I had for my dinner. Okay, so I'm putting all of these, covering all of these stuff and putting them in the freezer. Yes, you was a bad little pickiney. What they say in your parish, pickiney or pitney? Pickiney or pitney? Our boy. Stanley is saying, where are you from? I'm from Jamaica, Stanley. I'm from Jamaica, but I live in the UK. I live in London, UK, but I'm Jamaican. I'm from Jamaica. What about you, Stanley? Where are you from? Oops. Got stuff running away here. What about yourself, Stanley? Where are you from? I am Jamaican to the bone. Right, Marlon? We're Jamaican to the bone. So I'm just putting these in the fridge. Stanley, where did you go? Stanley just asked one little question and then Stanley disappeared. I was asking you back a question, Stanley. I was asking you where you are from. So I've got that. That is prepped and ready. My peas are cooked and ready for tomorrow. I'm going to rinse off my cabbage with some salt water. And then have that be ready as well. With some salt. Okay. Okay, so we've got our cabbage here. We're gonna pop this in the fridge as well. We've just washed those off with some salted water and then rinse it clean with some fresh water. So that's our cabbage, and cabbage can be eaten raw as well. So we're just gonna cover these up. Cover these up to put away. I'm gonna do some saltfish to soak. I'm gonna put some saltfish to soak until tomorrow. And let's get some saltfish pieces. I'm making some saltfish fritters. That's enough because I'm not making a lot. I just got a few orders, so I'm just gonna make some saltfish fritters. That's my saltfish pieces. So I'm going to soak that for tomorrow. And I keep saying for tomorrow, not tomorrow, for later. That's my saltfish. I'm gonna leave that to soak. Wrong lid. I'm also gonna be doing a little bit of wings. Let's put this in the fridge. So we've got our wings that's been seasoned from Jesus Was Roaming the Earth. And I'm just putting them in the tray, and I'm gonna pop them back in the fridge. But I'm just prepping. So tomorrow all I have to do is just take it out and put it in the oven. That's it for my wings. That's my wing pieces. I'm gonna cover this and I'm gonna pop this back in the fridge. Why the odd number we go away, Marlon. Marlon, go away. What don't concern you, leave it alone. I didn't even realize that you were still there. Oh Lord. Unless me can't cut. No, I got a few orders, Marlon, but one of the orders is a big one, so they will get the odd number. The person with the big order will get the odd number wings. You know, you don't want to give them the exact, so you know, you just fling in a little piece, you know, fling in an extra one. You see me? Marlon, go to your bed. Go to your bed, Marlon. And while I'm doing all of this, I've got just 1 and 2 pieces of stuff in the sink. I am washing those as well. So the kitchen is nice and clean. So when I come tomorrow morning, well later, when I come later to start cooking. Okay, that explains it. Yes. So when I come later, I can start with a clean canvas. I'm cleaning up now, and then I'm gonna go and get a few hours of shut eye, and then I'm gonna come back, refresh, rejuvenate, and revitalize to finish my cooking. So let's wash out all of the utensils. Let's pack away and wash out the utensils. So the kitchen is nice and clean when I come back down here later. Right now I'm the head chef, I'm the washing up lady, I'm the cleaner, I'm everything right now. Because it's just me, and only me, but there's not a lot of stuff to wash. There's not a lot of stuff to wash, just the calendar, the one calendar that I use, a ladle that I used to spoon out the peas earlier, my plate that I had my dinner from earlier, and the bowl that my salad was in, and my glass. So there's not a lot of stuff to wash. Not a lot of stuff to wash. And of course my board. I need to wash my board. What do you want Marlon must say? How am they say? Time for fire. One time I fire a server for eating fries off a customer's plate after I plate the food. Really? Oh wow. That's out of order. That server deserves to be fired. That is out of order. How are you gonna eat a fries off the customer's plate? Like what? Make it make sense. Very keen when I am very keen when in the kitchen. Yeah, but you have to be. You have to be, because anything is you that's gonna get in problem in it, because you're the head chef. You're the head chef, so if anything, it's you that's gonna get into problem, innit? Wash my board. And all my utensils. No dirty kitchen around here. Kitchen must be nice and clean. Clean floor, clean counter, clean utensils. Everything must be nice and clean. And you have to be keen when you're in the kitchen, of course. Washing up the little stuff them that I had, like I said, and making sure that the kitchen is nice and clean, spick and span, as we would say in Jamaica. Making sure that the kitchen is spick and span. Nice and clean. Nice and clean, miss, and nice and clean. Rabada baba 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 bamba ding. Nice and clean, miss, and nice and clean. Briggy diggy 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 ding. Nice and clean, miss, and nice and clean. Banga 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 bang. Nice and clean, miss, and nice and clean. Briggy diggy diggy baga da daga daga. Wait, I'm a Jamaican. Of course, I'm gonna say foolishness while I'm cooking. Y'all gotta keep me entertained. I can't be sad. Where is sad life going? Are they saying Jamaica? What's sad life about? No sad life around here. Okay, we have the same marble countertop. Nice, nice, nice. So I'm just tidying up, cleaning up, making sure everywhere is nice and clean. Like I said earlier. So when I come down here, when I get my 3 or 4 hours sleep and come back down here, I'm not in shock like, oh, what's going on? Why is the kitchen like this? Because you left it like this. So I'm cleaning it. I am cleaning it. And then I'm going to sweep the floor one more time, just to make sure that there's nothing left to sweep. Take off the pots and wash them out. Make sure they're nice and clean, 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 clean. Okay. You know, funny. DJ Nicholas. Oh, I need to rinse out this big pot. I was gonna cook my rice and peas in this big pot, but this big pot that I used last week, but I didn't get as much orders for rice and peas, so I downgraded to a smaller pot. So let me rinse out this pot. Let's rinse this pot out. And then we're done. We're good to go. We're good to go sleep. Get some rest. Rinse out this big ass pot. Pot big and heavy. Heavy. The pot is heavy. Nice big pot. Make it nice and clean. Make it nice and clean and put it away. Next week, let's sip some water. I don't drink enough water. Sip some water. Leaving my saltfish there, like I said, to soak for the few hours. So that's what we're doing right now. Can cover up my wings so I can put them away. Okay. Nice. Whew. Me tired. I am tired. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh my God. I'm just wiping off the cupboard doors because sometimes stuff run down on them. So you just wipe them off. Make sure everywhere is nice and clean. Everywhere is nice and clean. Okay? Yeah. I walk. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Turn off the plugs. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna call it and I am gonna go and lay my ass down. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna get 4 hours sleep and then I'm gonna come back and finish. So let's see who was here. So I want to thank Marlon. Thank you for coming, Marlon. Jason and Gina. Thank you for coming. Althea, thank you for coming. Your girl, thank you for coming. Stanley. Caswell, Bell, God is the way, and Betty. Thank you for coming, and for all the people in the bush. Thank you for coming. You could have at least given me a thumbs up. That would have been appreciated. But nonetheless, thank you for your views. I appreciate you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I can go to bed now. Yes, Marlon, my feet is killing me. And Rome was not built in a day. And I did really good by myself without the help of my son or anyone. So I'm going to go and get some shut eye for about 4.5 hours. And then I'll come back and pick up from where I left off. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Last week I didn't get any shut eye. I tried to go right through. And it was like, yeah, it was too much. So I'm not doing that this week. This week I will listen to my body and I shall listen to the words of the Lord. The Lord took 7 days to build the earth and then he rests on the 7th day. So I am going to go and rest. So thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Bye, bro. Thank you for coming. Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you, Marlon. And everyone that came. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Toodaloo. Even the Berlin Wall was built in a day. Marlon, bye. Goodbye, Marlon. You mean was not built? Was built in a day or wasn't built? Wait, let me clarify this before I end the live. What did you say, Marlon? The Berlin Wall was built or wasn't? Let me see if it's really Marlon do spelling stuff in the chat. What you mean, Marlon? Wasn't or was? Was. Okay, well, Rome wasn't built in a day, they say. And God took 7 days and 6 days and rest on the 7th day. So I'm going to follow in God's footstep. And I'm going to go and rest my old body. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming and thank you for the laughs. That's greatly appreciated. Bye. $90,000 builders did it. Oh, I know that you was typing something, Marlon. You know I was going to press the button and end. You know I was going to press the X and end the live. And my mind said to me, Marlon is typing. Yep, my mind said to me, Marlon is typing. My God, no. Okay, bye. Bye bye. Don't type anything else. I'm ending now. Bye. Oh, Lord. 90,000 builders. Wow. That's a lot of builders. Bye.